How to set up long-term and short-term financial goals. When you're trying to save for a large expense or pay down debt, it's important to plan. Luckily, you can set and achieve your financial goals, even on a tight budget. So first of all, what does setting financial goals mean? It's about deciding what you want to achieve and defining it in a way that's smart, that's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. A smart financial goal might be something like putting aside $100 a week for the next 2 years to build a $10,000 emergency fund. That gives you a clear idea of what's involved and when you'll achieve your goal. Here's what to consider before setting up financial goals. First, figure out where you are, where you want to be, and what's stopping you from getting there. Making a budget helps you see what's coming in and going out, so you know what you're working with. If it seems too low, you can either increase your income or decrease your expenses. Increasing income could include negotiating a raise or promotion, looking for a better position, or finding other ways to bring in money, like starting a side hustle. Decreasing expenses involves figuring out where you can cut back, like canceling extra subscriptions and memberships or cooking at home instead of eating out. What's the difference between long-term and short-term financial goals? Short-term goals are the ones you plan to achieve relatively quickly, like within a few months or years. They often require making a few sacrifices to get yourself out of a financial crisis or start building momentum toward long-term savings. These goals may include paying off a credit card, starting a savings account, or buying a car. Long-term goals reflect where you want to be in 3 to 5 years or further in the future. That can include larger commitments like buying a house, building an emergency fund, or saving for retirement. Let's look at how to set up long-term and short-term financial goals for yourself. Start with figuring out what you want to achieve relatively quickly and where you want to be in 3 years or more. Then, build the map to get there by thinking realistically and focusing on small steps. You can use credit strategically by making small purchases and paying them off on time. Just don't charge too much, carry a balance for too long, or miss any payments. Then, resist impulse buys and reward your wins with a small treat as you hit each milestone. So here's the bottom line. Setting your short-term and long-term financial goals isn't necessarily easy, but the formula is pretty simple. First, make a budget to figure out where you are now. Then, decide where you can increase income or decrease expenses. And devise a plan to get where you want to be by creating SMART goals. You can use some tools to help, like a spreadsheet, mobile apps, and a credit card to manage your purchases. You'll need some patience and diligence, but the whole process shouldn't be too painful.